Hello everybody, this is Happy Frankie from Hungary. The title of this trick is Emotionally Treated Cards. The two main characters in the story are a wooden duck from India and the gold making pig, also from the Far East. And we have a deck of cards. Even the box is beautiful, as if it was made of gold. If you check the cards, this side of the cards is the same in case of each card, and as you can see, they are individual cards. They are not fixed or tied to each other. The other side of the cards is more interesting. You are going to see them soon. Let's check the box. I open it and I show it to you. It is totally empty. So, I'm closing it. And the story is the following. The duck received a deck of cards for Christmas. He opened the box and at first he really liked what he saw, but then he checked the cards, he took a closer look at the cards and he saw that all the cards were only numbers. There were no aces or kings or jacks or jokers in the deck of cards, and he didn't like it. And you have to know that he was an impatient animal and an animal who didn't know much about love and emotions. And he just said, I want kings, aces, queens, jacks, jokers. And he checked the cards again and I'm showing to you, nothing has changed, of course. All the cards are only numbers, without kings and aces. What shall I do? He said to himself, and then he visited a very good friend of his, the gold-making pig. And the pig said, you know, I'm an old guy and I know a lot about life and love and emotions. And my advice is, treat your cards emotionally. Give some love to them, pet them, this way. But the duck did not understand it. And the gold-making pig said, no problem, just believe me. Put some emotion into this deck of cards. Now, what do you have there? Once again, same deck of cards. Only numbers. No aces, no kings, no queens. If you want better cards, go home, sit down, take a card, just one card, maybe this red 8, start to pet the cards this way, tell them that you love them, give some emotion to them and so on, and then put the cards back into the box and then say a magical word like abracadabra, and then you will have a lot of kings and queens and aces and so on. But the dog did not believe his friend. His friend said, it doesn't matter, go home and do what I have just said. So the duck went home, but as I told you, he was an impatient animal and not very clever, and he immediately forgot what his friend said, and he just put the cards back into the empty box. He took the cards out and he checked, and what did he see? No changes. All the cards were still numbers. Only numbers. But then he remembered what his friend said, and he tried to treat the cards emotionally. And he took one of the cards. Now watch my hands, there is nothing else in my hands, and the box is still empty. So he took one of the cards and he started to pet the other cards. And he was petting them and he said, "I love you, my little cards." And he tried to put some emotion into the cards. He tried to treat the cards emotionally. And then he took the deck of cards and put them back into the empty box. This is the same box, the same cards. And he said, "Abracadabra." And he took the cards out of the box. The box is empty now. As you can see, it's still empty. And it's the same deck of cards. But a miracle has happened with the help of love. Because as you can see, now all the cards are only jokers, kings, aces, queens and jacks. Aces, kings, queens, jacks, jokers. How is it possible? Aces, queens, jacks. How is it possible? Well, this is the trick. The numbers have simply disappeared and the box is still empty. So, if you like this trick, I hope you did, please rate the video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and harmony from Budapest, Hungary.